You're from Baton Rouge.
Yeah, man, I'm from Covington, actually, Louisiana, which is a small town.
Big Al and I are going there right after the show.
That's what I was hearing on the way in from the, you got a beautiful crew out, producers and stuff outside that were discussing. That's what I heard. What are you guys looking forward to?
Everything.
The appearance fee.
That's a good one.
No.
She's winning.
No.
Okay.
The beautiful people of Baton
I
Rouge.
love Louisiana.
Oh, the beautiful people.
We're going to be in Denham Springs.
Oh, wow. The place just flooded out. My
Yeah.
in-laws lost their, my brother-in-law's wife lost his home or whatever.
Oh, sorry to hear
Did you buy
that.
him another one?
I told him I'd put in on it.
Yeah. You got 5 on it?
Are you black?
I'll put a bathroom in.
That's what black people do. I put in on it. I got 5 on it.
Yeah, I get a sink.
Yeah.
I get the sink.
All right.
Somebody get a fridge. We need a fridge.
So how'd you go about getting into comedy? Did you move to L.A. right away when you were done with all the MTV stuff, or did you take a break?
No, I just had it in my head. I mean, my father was 70 years old when I was born. My dad was a very old man. So.
Oh, that's interesting to me because I'm dating a young lady that happens to be
30.
a little younger than me,
Yeah.
and I'm a little older than her. And
Double.
Men can produce children until they are on their deathbed.
Yeah, they can produce them, but it doesn't end very
raise
well.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
You have a young mom?
My mother now is 30. No, she was 32
She was 32
when I was born, so 38-year difference.
Wow, your daddy.
I had 3 siblings, so we had 4 children overall. And it was just weird because my dad didn't have any money. Like, I could understand a woman making love to an older man who has, is affluent.
Yeah.
You know,
But she just couldn't find
who's
anybody?
going to make love to an old man who has no money 4 times?
Was he sexy as hell, though? Come on, you know.
I don't know. I was his son, for one.
so
But you
what
could
was
look at him and say, that was a sexy
He was pretty
man.
cavalier, I think.
Yeah,
He was pretty
Okay.
cavalier.
charming.
Very charming. Very charming.
Southern gentleman.
Yeah, so anyway, so he died. That's how it ends, guys. I don't want to spoiler alert.
How old were you?
16, so he died when I was 16.
Oh, gosh, he lived a good long life.
He was
then.
86.
Yeah, he was 86.
Well,
he was good friends, actually, with Harry Connick Jr. Their fathers were really good friends.
Really? What was the cause of death? Did y'all do an autopsy?
He just died, man. They got him. You know who got him? The devil. Probably. Devil of the Lord, man.
That voodoo stuff's
I've never read the
popular, right?
report, but the devil of the Lord got him.
The devil of the Lord. Oh my!
One of them got him.
So did that kind of start your sense of humor?
Yeah.
Then joking about your father? I mean, I know that's morbid,
Yes.
but kind of trying to make jokes at that age about your father passing away?
100%. Yeah, I just had this kind of odd, dark sense of humor where anything was game to joke about. And so that's what a lot of, like, no offense, it's pretty dark humor in there, but it's charming dark humor, the Netflix special. But then now I just grew up in a wild environment, man.
Did you grow up like in an old folks home? Is that what you
That's
did?
hilarious, dude.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
It's a valid question.
Comedian.
This dude,
He's a comedian.
this guy been on the slide forever. Is he dead?
You don't try to out-funny a comedian.
I'm not trying to out funny him.
Then what were you doing?
Man,
It said-
I just asked a simple question.
we got to borrow some diapers. This man been on the slide for 2 hours. Is he dead? That's hilarious, bro. Nuh-uh. We just grew up in our house. But my dad was always just resting everywhere. His friends would come over and they would rest.
Hey, you want to come over and rest?
Yeah, so you don't get to play.
Oh,
you don't get
dude.
to any like throwing the ball around kind of stuff with dad.
I remember we come home and my mom would, she'd be like, you need to go spend time with your dad. I'm like, why? She'd be like, because he's going to die. And we'd be like, well, fine then. I hope he does die.
Oh, man.
But that's when you were a kid. You didn't know any better.
Right.
Fine. I'm going to go in there and yell. I'm going to scare him, Mom. We're going to kill him.
Oh, Lord.
But we go in there and he was just resting. So we literally just we'd warm our hands over him like he was a fire. But she was always like, go spend time by him, you know?
Time by.
Did he smell like old person?
No, he wore actually a lot of cologne. This when Old Spice had that cologne out,
Yeah,
you know, before they
All
went
the
all
old guys wear
deodorant.
that.
Yeah.
Before Old Spice trying to act like it was just for under your arms. This is when it was when it had a full body splash.
I remember that.
I know,
Yeah,
that's
you
what
do
my
remember
grandpa
that.
My
wore.
daddy had it.
And it smelled good,
And
didn't it?
Canoe.
Or Brute.
Remember Canoe?
You remember Brute?
Yeah.
All brute.
Brute by Fabergé.
Dang.
Yeah.
Man, who makes the eggs? You know they make them beautiful eggs.
Yeah.
They make eggs, man. I'll take an omelet with that smell on it.
So, are you still friends with Harry Connick Jr., or did you guys ever not
I've
really
never
talk?
run into him. I'd love to tell him the story, but I mean, yeah, his father and my father were close, but by the time I was able to I got into Hollywood and all of that, my dad was long gone. you
Yeah.
know? But yeah, I mean, I just remember my dad would tell me stories about his father. And my dad knew the weirdest people. Man, my dad was born in 1910, so it was like
Wow.
just bizarre,
Yeah.
But it was interesting though. It was also super cool. And I would have never been telling jokes, and now doing humor and telling jokes I just feel like it's a gift, and I just love having it. And I think just the new material I'm doing right now is so cool. And just like so inspired by like my life and my background, and it's so positive. Like it has such a positive message that I'm loving it, man.
Are
I
your
feel
siblings
really
funny
fortunate.
too?
I got a sister that's kind of like an exotic dancer, but she's recovering.
She's
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, I got another sister who married this fella, and they're real just rednecks. They live right by the interstate, like as close as you can legally get in a house.
Yeah.
Like if it's a busy night out there, they can just leave. It's just like a breeze all night.
I always wondered who lived in those houses.
Oh yeah,
Sister.
I mean as close as you can. You're not even.
What
You're like
happens when
they
the ball
shouldn't
goes
be
over?
there when you're driving by.
Yeah, the
And if a
soccer
ball
ball.
goes into the street, it's gonna be that'll be a
Gone.
doozy. It'll be a long afternoon. And they got a dog named Swag, which is named after cheap weed, but they got two beautiful little girls, and both of them are dirt bike riders, and like 4 and 6.
Lord. Oh, wow.
Man, I feel like your family could be a sitcom for
Yeah.
real.
I
He
don't
makes
know,
it,
man.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I got another little baby. My sister had a daughter, and she's 9 years old, and she wears gold necklaces like a little Italian. And I don't know, somebody bought her these gold necklaces, and she loves them,
Yeah.
I guess. I'm like, take them off from her.
She a rapper or something?
Yeah, she looked like a little rapper.
Little swaggy.
She has an older
Oh, that was the
boyfriend.
dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Swaggy was the dog.
Little swag.
But her and the dog will put out an album, probably.
Now, when you find out your sister's an exotic dancer, do you find out, or do your friends call you and say, "Hey, your sister's doing this"?
That was a weird thing. And the strangest part was is that the only place they had where you could learn to dance in our area with the ceilings was real low in it because they had some zoning issues. So you had all the dancers had to once you got on stage you were below. You had to so you had to
So they started
squatting.
twerking.
Yeah.
That's what twerking started.
you had to twerk, yeah, because the ceiling was low. You couldn't stand up.
You're squatting the whole time.
Oh, so you drop it like it's hot just by getting up there. It's already been dropped.
So she's great on the ground.
I've never shared I don't know.
Have you
She's
tipped
got to
her?
be though.
Have you tipped her?
Oh no,
like a table
no,
dancer.
no.
No.
I mean, I'll give her some money at Christmas, but I do it the old-fashioned way in an envelope. She probably don't even see it coming.
Do you,
What
do
is
it,
this?
do you do it all in ones just for fun?
Sometimes we would.
Fold them long ways.
But that's the weird thing about my family. With having that old dad, it made anything was okay to joke about, And most of my family is like recovering alcoholics, or people that have, we just had a lot of issues growing up. But yeah, man, my sister had that. My brother was an alcoholic. I'm sober now, so everybody got my sister living by the interstate. I mean, just so close it is.
My sister living.
I mean, I'm just surprised that their house doesn't just get pulled over by a cop. They are right there.